Bill Treasurer, Leaders Open Doors, a radically simple leadership approach to lift people, profits, and performance. Welcome to a refreshing perspective on leadership, as illustrated in the book Leaders Open Doors by Bill Treasurer. This summary unravels the core message of open door leadership, a simple yet powerful approach that emphasizes creating opportunities for others to thrive. The central idea revolves around fostering growth, elevating performance, and boosting morale within organizations by adopting an optimistic mindset, as opposed to the fear-driven tactics commonly used by problem-focused leaders. You'll also explore 4 essential skills and capabilities of open-door leadership, the true mission of being a leader, and the transformative effect of embracing this leadership style.
Late-night TV's Kingmaker. Johnny Carson's legacy as a talent nurturer that brought laughter to millions will always shine through. A host who reflected his audience's sensibility, he was a down-to-earth leader who loved to offer a helping hand to emerging comedians. Carson gave shows to previously unknown personalities who went on to become household names. The Tonight Show became the breeding ground not only for laughs but also for legendary careers. Carson's leadership style exemplified his willingness to lend a hand to those following in his footsteps, earning him the reputation of the undisputed kingmaker of late-night TV. Opening doors with simple leadership. Leadership is not about complexity, but about opening doors for others to grow. Open-door leaders have a positive mindset that sees problems as opportunities, while problem-focused leaders are negative and infect their subordinates with pessimism and fear. Becoming an open-door leader requires a shift in mindset and hard work, but it results in higher morale and performance. Simple ideas are the most effective, and the goal of leadership is to create opportunities for others, not to complicate things with plumbing and parsing. Open-door leadership. Effective leadership is not about keeping your office door open all the time, but about using 4 specific skills to open doors for employees. These skills include knowing your employees, matching suitedness to developmental needs, envisioning desired results, and providing ongoing support. By utilizing these skills, leaders can create opportunities that matter for each individual and steer their professional development. It's not just about providing opportunities, but guiding and supporting employees as they work towards their goals. Leading with confidence. In Leading with Confidence, the author distinguishes between 2 types of leaders, spillers and fillers. Spillers are those who drain confidence and stoke fear in their subordinates, while fillers build up energy in confidence. While both spillers and fillers may get people to work hard and deliver results, spillers create resentment and fear in their followers. Following anxieties-inducing leaders can cause ill will towards bosses and eventually lead to a decrease in performance. In contrast, those led by fillers are impelled by respect and loyalty for their leaders, appreciate the consideration given to their concerns, and recognize the doors that their leaders share. The book asserts that transformation, both personally and organizationally, begins with the leaders who choose to operate like fillers by opening doors of opportunity for their followers. The power of opportunity. Opportunity isn't just about climbing the career ladder, it's also about empowering others to think creatively, adjust their mindsets, and pursue their goals. It triggers excitement, pulls people towards success, and activates imagination. Furthermore, opportunity inspires courage, begets further opportunities, and ultimately leads to growth. Open-door leaders should provide purposeful discomfort to encourage employee development and create psychological safety. Leaders who motivate their teams to achieve beyond their comfort zones foster an environment of trust and growth. The 6 doors of real leadership. Effective leadership extends beyond steering behaviors and goals. Enlightened leaders also create opportunities for growth. Such opportunities manifest through the 6 doors that real leaders leverage. Giving people a chance. Effective leaders should not only open doors for everyone but also take under their wings those starting out, those recovering from failure, those retiring, and those looking to flaunt their talents. The author emphasizes the importance of providing opportunities to prove oneself, citing Johnny Carson's generosity as an example. Effective leaders should be nurturing and supportive to those who need it most. Unconventional ways to help others succeed. Opportunities for others go beyond concrete steps. Be disruptive, use metaphor, and change language to help people adapt their mindsets. These are some of the unconventional ways the book explores to inspire people to pursue their goals. Open Door Leader seeks to help. Jim Christie, former Chief of Computer Crime Investigations with the U.S. Air Force's Office of Security Investigations, exemplified the notion of an open-door leader. When faced with a D.C. teenager nicknamed Mr. Fusion, who had breached the national security system, Christie took a personal and professional risk to help the young man. He spoke on Mr. Fusion's behalf at his criminal sentencing hearing and convinced the U.S. authorities that the teenager could use his skills for good. In exchange for leniency, Mr. Fusion agreed to work with the Air Force to expose vulnerabilities in their computer systems. Christie's approach embodied the value of doing right by others, a philosophy that set him apart from cutthroat ambition-driven leadership. Today, Mr. Fusion is the proud owner of a white-hat cybersecurity firm, employing 50 professionals who strive to enhance U.S. national security. Managing staff with even-handedness. According to the book, the most intelligent, effective, and fair approach to managing staff is by treating everyone equally. Playing favorites results in alienating others, while surrounding oneself with clones leads to unproductive groupthink. The key is to practice real diversity by valuing and respecting differences among people. Open-door leadership. The key to becoming a better leader is personal transformation and change. By setting an example, leaders help their employees improve as well. To grow as a leader, seek guidance from both an internal mentor and an external coach, and request a 360-degree feedback review to identify areas for improvement. Personal connection, key to effective leadership. Leaders who care about their employees gain their respect and support. People are not resources, and leaders who take the risk of being vulnerable are rewarded with deeper connections. Effective leaders leave their office to mingle, smile and join fun activities like the company softball team. Personal connection with employees is key to effective leadership. Legacy of open doors. Real-life examples of how open-door leaders can create a cycle of gratitude and mentorship, leading to more open-door leaders. Leaders who practice open-door policies can create a virtuous cycle of gratitude and mentorship that cultivates a new generation of open-door leaders. The Leadership Challenge authors, Jim Kouzes and Barry Posner, illustrate the power of this cycle in their decades-long friendship that began when Posner went out of his way to make Kouzes feel at home at Santa Clara University. Today, Kouzes credits Posner with helping him become a better leader and author. Ken Blanchard owes much of his success to Harry Everts and Paul Hersey, both of whom opened doors for him early in his career. Despite criticism from his professors that Blanchard couldn't write, Everts invited him to teach at Ohio University, while Hersey helped him co-author a best-selling manual on management. Elaine Beach is also grateful for the support of open-door leaders Bill Williams and Matt Holt, who believed in her when she was an unknown trainer. Williams hired her to develop a training program for NASA, while Holt suggested she write a book, which she did, called The Business of Consulting. Beach believes that the most valuable gift a leader can give is believing in someone. These real-life examples demonstrate how open-door leaders can create a cycle of gratitude and mentorship that leads to more open-door leaders.
In wrapping up our exploration of a leader's open doors, we affirm the significance of opening doors of opportunity for others to promote overall growth and well-being. By applying the 4 crucial skills and capabilities, knowing your employees, matching suitedness, envisioning desired results and providing ongoing support, leaders can truly make a positive impact. The open-door leadership approach cultivates optimism, courage, and innovation, as opposed to fear-driven leadership styles that dampen creativity and motivation. By staying committed to such an approach, leaders forge legacies that ripple through generations, empowering others to become open-door leaders in a continuous virtuous cycle.